guys, right now I'll be moving next to my ruffle hat. So I'm going to continue with the same yarn because the hat will be used for this bikini top and the bottom. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I'll continue with the same hook number 3. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to make a chain. You know, most people when they want to crochet their ruffle hat, they begin from the top to the bottom, but me, I'll begin from the bottom upward. So the first thing, I'm going to make a chain, and my reason of beginning from this bottom is because most often when you start from the top and you are going down, then you finish a ruffle hat and they start wearing it, it can easily get a span. But when you begin with this chain, for it to get a span is really going to be hard. So the chain will tighten it downward. But if you have started from the up, when you are going down, you work on the ruffle position, you start wearing your hat. Within some time, you discover that it has over a span, which you cannot wear it. But sometimes I also crochet from the top to the bottom, but when I reach the position where I'm going to start doing my ruffle, what I usually do is I put elastic. I put elastic first before I begin working on my ruffle position. So I'm going to so when you start, it's all begin on this, it's all depend on the size of the head of the person. If the person is having a big head, you have to make a longer chain, but if the person is having a small head, you make a shorter chain. So add 3 more, then I'll tell you exactly how many centimeters of my chain that is there. I've put it into 2, so I'm going to measure it into 2 sections like that. So I'm having 23, meaning if you measure just one of it, you'll be having 46. So I'm having 23, which I've put them into 2 like that. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join my chain together. Put the chain together like that. Then I'm going to make a chain of 3. Then I start working on double crochets back on top of the chain all around. So from here I'll start working on double crochets. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my double crochets all around to the chain. So see you all on the other end, guys. Remember, all around is just double crochet till I arrive this point here. So guys, I'm back to the position where I begin with my double crochets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a slim stitch here, guys. I make a slim stitch, then this one I will pull it. So when I will finish working and I come down to work on this downer position, this one I will crochet it inside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move to the second row. So my first 3 rows that I'm going to be working on, I'm going to work on double crochets all around. I will not do any increase nor decrease. So from here, from my 3rd row, that's where I'll start to be doing decreases. So instead of increasing, I'm going to be doing decreases because I'm working downward and going upward. So guys, see you all on my 3rd row. So right now guys, I'm almost done with my 3rd row. My last stitch, then I make a slim stitch. So you can see these are my first 3 rows guys. So the next thing that I'm going to do on my 4th row, what am I going to be doing? I will be doing reduction, and I'm going to reduce 7 stitches on my 4th row. So I'll begin, I'll reduce it with space, meaning I'll crochet like 10. When I crochet like 10 double crochet on the 11th hole, I do one reduction. So for example, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So from this 11 to 12, I'm going to reduce. So doing my reduction, this I do like that, then I make another crochet, another yarn on top of my crochet, and I go to the next, like I want to create another double stitch, but I come out with 3 on top of the hook, then 2. So that's 1. I've reduced 1 there. So the next stage I do the same. I crochet another 10. When I crochet another 10, I'm going to do the next reduction, and that's how I'm going to reduce all around, because I don't want to do all my reduction on one particular position, because if I do it on one particular position, my hat may look shapeless. So it's always good to spread your reduction in between as you work, so that it cannot easily be noticed. So here I'm doing another reduction, then I continue. That's my second reduction. I continue with my double crochets, or crochet like another 10, then I do the 3rd reduction. So after this row, the next row that I'll crochet on top of this, I will not do any reduction. So after that, the next I do reduction. So when I do one reduction on one row like this, the next one I crochet on top of it, I don't do any reduction. The next row, that's how I continue my work, and like that you see your work will be looking very perfect. So far this my hat. As I'm going, I started with my first 2 rows. I did not do any reduction. So on my 3rd row I did 7 reduction. On the 4th row I did not do any reduction. On the 5th row I did 10 reduction. So on the 7 row knot reduction and on the 8 row, I was crocheting 5 crochet. When I crocheted 5 double crochet, I reduce 1 double crochet. 5 double crochet, I reduce 1 double crochet. So now on this stage I've not done any reduction, so I'm going to proceed now. You can see from here now it's already getting smaller, so the hat, this reduction are helping that it should be closing up. That way you guys know when you start from the top and you're going down, the top is really small. As it goes down, it's open. So me, I started from the bottom and I'm going up. So when I finish from this upper position, I'll come back on this lower position down here and I'll start working on the ruffles. So guys, I continue going with my work. So on this stage that I'm going to crochet now, I'm going to be crocheting like 20 double crochet, then I will be doing my reduction, because for now I don't want to reduce again too much. I still need like some few more rows before I close the hat on top. So that's how you do when you start crocheting your hat from the bottom. As you are going up, you are reducing, but when you start from the top, as you are going down, you are instead increasing. You increase the stitches for it to open up when you are going down. So the reverse is true. So when I crochet now like this, see all these stitches that I've crocheted. So here I'm going to do 1 reduction. And it always depends on the size of your hat that you want it to be. You do your reduction according to your size of your hat. But if you do it this way, you have exactly what I'm working on here. But if you want your hat to be bigger, you have to do your reduction less. You don't have to reduce much the way I did on the 7 row when I was crocheting 5 double crocheting and I'm reducing. So I did 1 reduction here, so I'm going to do the second reduction here. So when I finish with this row, the next row that I'll crochet on top of it, I'm not going to do any reduction. So here guys, I'm going to reduce 1, and I continue going with my work. So here I do the last reduction. So you can see on this particular row I've done 5 reduction. So my last stitch, then I close my work here with a slim stitch. So on this row that I'm going to work now, guys, I'm going to work all around with double crochets without any reduction. So see you all on the other end. So guys, on this I'm done with this row, so I'm going to move next to the next row. So on this next row again, guys, that I'm going to crochet, I will not do any reduction again there. So that's the second row that I will crochet without any reduction. So guys, I'm almost coming back to the end on this second row of no reduction. So when I finish now, I'm going to give you the measurement that I'm having right now. So I close always with the slim stitch. So let me put that, I tell you how many centimeters I'm having. So I'm having 16 centimeters. 16 centimeters. I'm going to crochet one more row without reduction, then from there the next row that I'll be working, I'll just be reducing to close the top. So now this is the third row of no reduction. So after I finish with this row, the next row that I'm going to work on, I'm just going to be doing reduction to close this upper section of the hat there. So guys, see you all on the other end. So guys, here I go. I'm back to this section. So as I finish now, I'll give you the exact measurement that I have now. Then the next row now, I'll just start doing my reduction all through, because I think this is enough. So right now I'm having 11 centimeters. So from 11 centimeters, the next thing that I'm going to do is, right now I'm going to be crocheting. I'll crochet 10 double crochet, then I will reduce 1, 10 double crochet, and I'll do reduction. So I'll start from here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So here I'm going to do 1 reduction. So here I do the same thing, I crochet 10 again, 10 double crochet again, then on the 11 row, on the 11 hole, I'll do 1 reduction. So I have 10, I'll reduce 1 here. So I'll repeat that all around, guys. Each time I make 10 double crochet, the next hole is reduction. So see you all on the other end. So guys, I'm here. I close my work. So on this next row, so on this row that I've worked on here, I was crocheting 10 double crochet, then I'm doing reduction of 1, 10 double crochet, 1 reduction. So on this next row that I'm going to be working on it now, I'll crochet 5 double crochet, 5 double crochet, then on the next row, on the next hole, I'll be reducing. That's 1 2 3 4 5. I'm having 5. So on this next hole, I'm going to do my reduction as I go. So I crochet the next 5 again. Here I go, I do my reduction. So the next 5 again. So I'm going to repeat the same procedure all around the row. 5 5 double crochet, then reduction all around. So guys, see you all on the other end. So my slim stitch. So you guys, you can see that it's getting a little bit close. So on the next row that I will be working on right now, guys, what am I going to do? I'll crochet 3 double crochet, then I'll do reduction. That's 2 3. So the next row here, I'll do my reduction. Here I go. I crochet the next 3. That's 3, and I do the next reduction. So my main aim now is to close this hole on top, guys. That's why I'm doing more reduction now, because I want to close the top of the hat. So I'm going to do the same procedure all around. I crochet 3, double crochet. The next I reduce 3 double crochet. On the next hole I reduce. So see you all on the other side, guys. So guys, here I go. Done with this row. I make my slim stitch here, then I close my work. So you can see that's the hole that it's getting slowly closing. So on the next row, this row that I'm going to be working, I'm going to do my reduction all around. So from this first stitch to the last stitch the other way, I'm going to be reducing all around. So this is how I will reduce all around reduction. So guys, see you all on the other end. So guys, I continue. So I've done my reduction on this row all around. So the next thing that I'm going to do on the next row, and that will be the last row that I work on, guys, is, let me close my work here. I close my work here so you can see. So this is the small hole that is left. So on this last row, what am I going to do? I'm going to crochet 2 double crochet, then the next row I do reduction. That's 1 and 2. So here I do reduction. And that's the last row. So when I finish here, I'm going to cut the yarn, then I'll use a needle and I'll close it. So 2 double crochet, then reduction, 2 double crochet. Sorry guys, there's a lot of wind blowing outside. So reduction, 2 double crochet, then reduction, so 2 double crochet and my final closing. I finally close my work here. So I'm going to cut with the scissors. I cut the yarn a little bit long, like this, because I'll use it. Then my needle, I'll use the remaining yarn to close. So here is my needle. So there is the hole. What I do is I put the needle like this, all around. So that's it. You can see, pull it, now pass it inside like that. Then I'll sew it well so that you cannot get undo. Then finally I'll cut the yarn. Then I'll go down to the bottom to work on the other position of the ruffle. So I pass the yarn. You always try to sew it as well as possible, guys, because when you don't sew it well, it will easily get undo. So you can see. So as I go, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come now on this lower position, on this downer section. On the downer section, I'm going to crochet 2 rows. I'm going to crochet 2 rows of double crochet here on this lower section. Then I'll work on the ruffle position. I'll start from here. Make so I'm going to do double crochet all around. Then I'll begin to work on the ruffles, guys. So I told you, like, I begin working from here because I don't want this part to get expand quickly. So when you work like that, you do the chain on this lower section. No matter how long you are going to wear your hat, it will not get expand here. This side will always stay stiff. Or else the next thing that you can also do is you can use elastic on this lower section when you're doing your ruffle hat. Because when you just crochet it just like that, you start from the top and you come down and you work on the ruffle position. Then after you wear it like 3 times, you find out that it will start to expand. So to avoid that, you can do it the way I did, like starting with a chain. You close there, you walk up, then after you come down and you work on your ruffle. So guys, see you all on the other end. So guys, I'm here, so I'm going to close my work. So right now I'll begin to work on the ruffle position. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'll start working on two double crochet on each hole, two double crochet on each hole all around. You can see I'm putting 2 double crochet on each row, guys. So I will repeat this procedure about 4 to 5 rows, because I really want it to be full. I really want this section, this lower section, to be really very full. I want it to pleat very well. So I'm going to repeat it like 4 rows. When I'll complete my hat, I'll tell you how many rows exactly that I will do. So each of the row, I'm going to work on two double crochet, two double crochet in all the rows that I'll be working until the final row that I'll just work on half crochet all around. So you can see in each row I'm putting 2 double crochets. Is 1 and 2 in the same hole, 1 and 2 in the same hole, guys. So I'm going to repeat it till I arrive this end. So see you all on the other row, guys. So guys, I'm almost coming to this position where I begin with my ruffle. So that's my first row, guys, gone. So I'm going to close my work here, always with the slim stitch. So I move to the next row. On the next row, guys, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So I'm still going to continue with two double crochets. So all through this ruffle position, guys, I'm going to be working just on two double crochets, two double crochets till I have so I'm going to work like 4 rows, and I'm going to do the same repetition, guys. So it will be of no need showing one and the same thing. So you just know on my ruffle position I was just working but on two double crochets all around, two double crochets till the final row that I'll just work on half double crochet. on my final row. Then I'll tell you exactly how many rows that I'll work on. So see you all on the other end, guys. So guys, I'm almost done right now with my ruffle hat. So this is my last row that I'm working on. So when I finish actually on the ruffle position, on these ends I've worked on 4 rows. I wanted to make 6 rows, but I think 4 is just perfect, because if I make 5 rows, it's going to be too packed. So I decided to make 4 rows of double crochet. So let me close it now. Then I'm going to put it on top of the head of the mannequin. Then I'll explain to you very well how I did the work. So here is the hat. So this where I started with my ruffle, crocheting the ruffle position from here. So I have 1 2 3 4 rows, and all the 4 rows I've crocheted two double crochet in each hole, two double crochet in each hole till I completed. So let me put it on top of the head of the mannequin. So this is it. So when I begin my hat, I started crocheting from this lower section, then I crocheted upward. So from the lower section, I begin with 2 rows without any decrease. Then when I started going up, I was doing some decreases till I had this small position and I close it. Then after I came to this lower position and I work on the ruffle. So I'm going to put the hat outside there so that I can make a good video of it and you see. So guys, so this is the hat here. As you can see, how beautiful it is. So guys, if you have watched up to this stage, guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. So remember, the whole of this portion of the ruffle I've worked all through just with two double crochet on each hole. So I begin my hat from this section, from this downer section, I crocheted up. Then after I came and I complete this position. So thank you all guys for watching. Thank you all for watching.